Setting massive goals begins with a deep understanding of your inner desires and ambitions, those dreams that keep you awake at night, pondering the what-ifs of life. Imagine yourself as the architect of your own destiny, where every blueprint starts with clarity and vision. To set a massive goal, you must first identify what truly ignites your passion, whether it's building a multi-million-dollar business, climbing the highest peaks, or revolutionizing an industry. This isn't about small, incremental steps, it's about aiming for the stars, those audacious objectives that scare you just enough to excite you. Start by journaling your thoughts, asking yourself probing questions like, what would I attempt if failure wasn't an option? Or what legacy do I want to leave behind? Once you have that core idea, make it specific, measurable, achievable yet ambitious, relevant, and time-bound. Yes, the SMART framework, but supersized for massive impact. For instance, instead of saying I want to be rich, declare I will build a company that generates $10 million in revenue within 5 years by innovating in sustainable energy. This specificity acts as a compass, guiding your daily actions. But setting the goal is only the ignition. Achieving it requires a mindset shift. Cultivate unwavering belief in yourself, banishing doubts through affirmations and visualization techniques. Picture yourself already having accomplished it. Feel the emotions, see the details. Surround yourself with inspirations. Read biographies of giants like Elon Musk or Oprah Winfrey, who turned improbable dreams into reality. Build a support system of mentors and peers who challenge and uplift you. Remember, massive goals demand resilience against setbacks. View failures as feedback, not finality. Develop a strategic plan. Break the colossal goal into milestones, each a mini victory propelling you forward. Prioritize tasks using tools like Eisenhower matrices or Kanban boards to focus on high-impact activities. Discipline becomes your ally. Establish routines that foster productivity, such as early mornings dedicated to deep work or weekly reviews to assess progress. Fuel your body and mind with nutrition, exercise, and rest, for a healthy vessel carries you farther. Embrace learning as a lifelong pursuit. Acquire skills through courses, books, and hands-on experiences. Network relentlessly, as opportunities often arise from connections. Financially, budget wisely, invest in yourself, and seek funding if needed. Emotionally, practice gratitude to maintain positivity. As you progress, adapt to change. Flexibility is key in an ever-evolving world. Celebrate small wins to sustain momentum, and always keep the big picture in sight. This journey transforms not just your achievements but your very character, forging a version of you capable of conquering the unimaginable. Through persistence and passion, what once seemed massive becomes your new normal, opening doors to even greater aspirations. Approximately 3,985 characters including spaces. Achieving massive goals isn't a solo sprint but a marathon intertwined with stories of perseverance and innovation from those who've walked the path before. Consider the tale of a young entrepreneur who dreamed of disrupting the tech world, facing rejection after rejection yet persisting until his app became a household name. This mirrors the essence of goal achievement, relentless action coupled with strategic pivots. Once your goal is set, dive into execution with a detailed roadmap. Outline phase as a research, planning, implementation, evaluation, and assign timelines to each. Use project management apps like Trello or Asana to track progress visually. Daily habits form the backbone. Commit to consistent efforts, like dedicating 2 hours each day to skill building or networking. Overcome procrastination by breaking tasks into micro steps, starting with the easiest to build inertia. Mental fortitude is crucial. Employ techniques like meditation or journaling to manage stress and maintain focus. When obstacles arise, such as funding shortages or market shifts, problem-solve creatively, seek alternative resources, pivot strategies, or collaborate with experts. Learning from failures accelerates growth. Analyze what went wrong and adjust accordingly. Surround yourself with a mastermind group for accountability and diverse perspectives. Financial acumen plays a role. A budget for your goal, perhaps starting a side hustle to fund it. Health optimization ensures sustained energy, balanced diets, regular workouts, and adequate sleep. Embrace technology to amplify efforts. from iTools for efficiency to online communities for support. Measure progress quantitatively, track metrics like revenue growth or skill proficiency, and qualitatively through self-reflection. Adjust goals if needed, but never dilute their magnitude. Inspiration draws from real stories. Think of J.K. Rowling, who wrote Harry Potter amid poverty and rejections, or Howard Schultz transforming Starbucks from a small shop to a global empire. These narratives remind us that setbacks are setups for comebacks. Cultivate gratitude and positivity to fuel motivation during plateaus. Visualize success daily, reinforcing neural pathways for achievement. Seek feedback regularly to refine approaches. As momentum builds, scale efforts and delegate tasks. Automate processes, and expand networks. Remember, massive goals reshape realities. They demand sacrifice but reward with fulfillment. Through this process, you evolve, gaining confidence and capabilities that spill into all life areas. The full story of achievement is one of transformation, where the goal is the destination, but the journey crafts the hero. Approximately 3,992 characters including spaces. The full story of setting and achieving massive goals often unfolds like an epic saga, filled with twists, triumphs, and lessons learned the hard way. Begin by envisioning your goal as a narrative arc, the setup, identifying the goal, rising action, planning and initial steps, climax, overcoming major hurdles, and resolution, attainment. To set it effectively, conduct a personal audit to assess strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats via SWOT analysis tailored to your ambition. This reveals gaps to bridge and assets to leverage. Make your goal emotionally resonant. Attach it to a why that's profound, like improving family life or contributing to society. Write a mission statement encapsulating this. For achievement, adopt the growth mindset, believing abilities expand with effort. Engage in deliberate practice. Focused, repetitive actions with feedback to master required skills. Time management is paramount. Use techniques like Pomodoro for concentrated bursts or time blocking for structured days. Resource allocation matters. Invest in tools, education, or hires that propel you forward. Build resilience through exposure to discomfort, like cold showers or public speaking, to toughen mentally. When doubt creeps in, recall past successes to bolster self-efficacy. Community involvement amplifies efforts. Join forums, attend conferences, or start a blog sharing your journey. Monetize intermediate steps if possible, creating income streams aligned with the goal. Health hacks, such as biohacking with supplements or tracking sleep, optimize performance. Track environmental influence. Design spaces that inspire productivity, free from distractions. Adapt to feedback loops regularly. Survey progress and iterate. Draw from historical figures. Nelson Mandela's long walk to freedom exemplifies patience and vision, or Marie Curie's groundbreaking research despite societal barriers. These stories underscore that massive goals require audacity and adaptability. Foster creativity through brainstorming sessions or mind mapping to innovate solutions. Manage energy, not just time. Identify peak hours for high-value work. Celebrate milestones with rewards to reinforce positive behaviors. As you near achievement, prepare for post-goal blues by setting new horizons. The narrative culminates in realization, but echoes in the wisdom gained. This full story isn't linear. It's a tapestry of efforts weaving success. Through it, you discover untapped potential, turning dreams into legacies that inspire others. Approximately 3,987 characters including spaces. Delving deeper into the art of massive goal setting reveals it's as much about psychology as strategy, a blend of mind mastery and methodical planning. Start with self-awareness exercises, like personality tests, Myers-Briggs or Big Five, to align goals with your natural inclinations. Craft a vision board, digital or physical, with images symbolizing your aspirations, reviewed daily to subconscious imprint, to make it massive. Scale beyond comfort. If comfortable with a 10% growth, aim for 100x. Quantify success indicators clearly, using KPIs like user acquisition rates or personal benchmarks. Achievement commences with action-oriented planning. Create a Gantt chart outlining dependencies and deadlines. Implement habit stacking, link new routines to existing ones for seamless integration. Combat overwhelm by prioritizing via the 80-20 rule. focusing on vital few tasks yielding most results. Emotional intelligence aids in navigating interpersonal dynamics. Build alliances that support your quest. Financial planning is integral of forecast budgets. Explore grants or investors for capital-intensive goals. Physical vitality sustains drive. Incorporate HIIT workouts or yoga for endurance and clarity. Intellectual stimulation through podcasts or TED Talks keeps ideas flowing. When facing plateaus, reignite passion by revisiting your why or seeking novel angles. Accountability partners provide external motivation and share updates weekly for commitment. Leverage data analytics to monitor trends and predict challenges. Inspirational anecdotes abound. Consider Sarah Blakely's invention of Spanx from sheer determination, or Jeff Bezos' garage start to Amazon dominance. These illustrate innovation born from necessity and boldness. Cultivate optimism with positive psychology practices like savoring successes. Manage risks proactively. Identify potential pitfalls and contingency plans. Scale systematically, prototype ideas, test markets, then expand. Foster a learning culture. View every experience as educational. As progress accrues, mentor others to solidify your expertise. The full story encompasses not just the end but the evolution, where each chapter builds character. Through disciplined pursuit, massive goals become attainable, reshaping your worldview and capabilities. This journey forges leaders from dreamers, proving that with vision and vigor, the extraordinary is within reach. Approximately 3,996 characters including spaces,